Sometimes, the most unforgettable moments in cinema aren't written in the script at all. They're the happy accidents. The mistakes so raw, so real, that directors decide to keep them, because they're far more powerful than what was originally planned. Take The Princess Diaries, for example. Anne Hathaway, playing Mia, was told by the director to act clumsy and awkward, so that her transformation into a princess would be all the more striking. But the director underestimated Anne. She didn't need to act clumsy, she simply was. There's one rooftop scene where she's chatting with a friend. As she walks, she missteps, falls flat on her backside, and then bursts out laughing. The audience thought it was scripted comedy. In reality, it was pure accident. The director saw that moment and thought, this is it. This is the real Mia. He didn't cut it out. He put it straight into the film. When auditions for The Princess Diaries first began, there were countless contenders. Even the ethereal Liv Tyler. By beauty alone, Liv was no less dazzling. But why did the director choose Anne? Partly because his granddaughter took one look at her and whispered, she's perfect. She's got that natural silliness. And during her audition, when Anne tried to cross her legs with elegance like a princess, she toppled off the chair instead. The director laughed and said, this is it. Nobody else could pull that off. You're our princess. But it's not just Anne. Great actors have always turned accidents into brilliance. Take Leonardo DiCaprio in Django Unchained. He was playing a violent, sadistic plantation owner, terrifying and merciless. In one explosive scene, he slams his hand on the table. Only he smashed a glass too, cutting his hand wide open. Any ordinary actor would have broken character, called cut, and demanded first aid. But Leo? That's why he's an Oscar winner. He carried on, smeared his own blood across an actress's face, and made the moment even more terrifying. The set froze in awe. When the director yelled, cut, the crew gave him a standing ovation. Quentin Tarantino, of course, left that moment in the final cut. It was too perfect to waste, and it didn't stop there. In The Wolf of Wall Street, the script merely said he gets into the car. But Leo refused to keep it ordinary. Instead of walking calmly, he hurled himself down the stairs, wriggled across the ground, and dragged himself into the car as if he had no control of his own body. His eyes were unfocused, his limbs twisted. He later revealed he imagined himself as having cerebral palsy to make it real. The director was so stunned, he thought Leo had actually injured himself. Again, unscripted genius. Think of Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman. People questioned why he won the Oscar, when his rivals that year were equally strong. The answer? His portrayal of a blind man was so convincing it was frightening. Prepare, he trained at a blind institute, even teaching his eyes to stop focusing, an unnatural, exhausting exercise. In one scene, Pacino's character crosses the street without wearing sunglasses. Blind for real in that moment, he stumbled into a rubbish bin and fell. The script didn't call for it. But the director clapped his hands and said, not all mistakes are painless, though. In The Hateful Eight, Jennifer Jason Leigh strummed a guitar, singing a haunting ballad. Kurt Russell's character was meant to snatch it away and smash it. But instead of the cheap prop guitar, he grabbed the real one, an antique on loan from the Martin Guitar Museum worth $40,000, and obliterated it. Jennifer's scream wasn't acting. It was genuine horror. Tarantino, though shocked, decided to keep it. The scene was unforgettable. The museum, however, swore never again to lend guitars to any film production.